everybody. This is episode 9, which is also no in German.
9?
9.
Oh, I could see that being like no.
It's like Nein. They just like put the E somewhere else.
Huh.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw your brain like computing.
Yeah. I had to respell it, say it again, and realize what it meant, but I got it all.
You nailed it. Oh,
The boob.
fucking princess. Hold on, everybody. Lily's coming in. Hi, princess. Come in.
Lily.
Pretty girl. Ready? Yay! Oh, immediate cuddles.
Perfect.
Oh. All right, are we gonna fucking do this episode?
Yeah, maybe.
Thanks, Lily, for the intrusion.
She really wants to.
She's all about you right now. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, I think we already said welcome back. The name of this podcast is
A very
Cool Podcast. Woo! Yay!
yay. Baby.
We have also established that it probably is the coolest podcast, but we're not going to change the name because we already settled on this one, and it is very cool,
It is very cool.
which basically means the coolest.
Yeah, very cool does mean like the coolest.
Yeah.
In
like,
other words.
can't get any cooler. Period.
Period.
So, your hosts today are Shay Baby
Hey.
and Christy. Maybe I should go back to Christy Baby. I don't know. You don't like it. Look at your face.
Christy baby.
Here, this is
Shaving
actually something I
Christy.
want to talk about with nicknames because you were like, a few episodes back, you were like, oh, it's so hard to make a nickname with Christy. But you were once Fire and then Squirt, and that has nothing to do
do
with
my
Shay
name.
or Dorshayla or Wesson. Nicknames don't have to relate to your name.
That's true.
So I would like you and everyone out there to push the boundaries of your mind. Okay? We can get out of
outside of the
the
box.
box of Christy
Okay.
and we can think of other nicknames. But for now, some of you have put in some suggestions, so we're going to read them off and see if any of them stick. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I don't know. Is it coming? Okay, it's like right there, but it's not there.
Bless you.
Preemptive. Thinking
No,
about-
it won't. It won't happen now.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
If you say pineapple, it won't happen either.
What? The only one I didn't know that. The only one I knew is if you stick your tongue under your upper lip and look at artificial light like this, it stops it, and I've done it a billion times.
Really?
And it works
I've
every
never heard
time.
of that one.
Works every time.
Huh.
Like if I'm ever in a situation where I'm like, you can't fucking sneeze right now. Every time.
Huh. I want to do that.
Yeah, it has to be artificial light though. It doesn't work with the sun.
Okay.
Tried it.
Okay.
Some of you did submit some nickname options for me, so we're going to go through those and see if any of them are worthy of my greatness.
I don't know why I held in that laugh. Because I still let it out. But it's just like, I held in the beginning.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Love it. The first one, Christy Crunch. Am I a cereal?
Yes.
Arr, matey.
What about Captain Christy? Captain Christy Crunch.
Captain Crunch Christy. No, that's too Captain Crunchy.
Yeah.
Christy Captain Crunch. Christy Crunch Captain. Okay, we could just keep spinning all those words around. Next
So
one.
what do you think about it?
I'm no.
It's a good suggestion.
Christy Crunch.
It's
I don't-
yeah.
I don't like what part of me is crunchy. What about me is what makes you think of me and you're like crunch? That's it. That's it.
Christy Crunch.
Am I hardened? Am I a hardened criminal? I don't know. Crunch.
So maybe-
but literally
yeah.
all I could think of was Captain Crunch cereal,
Yeah. Yeah.
which I did like as a youth, but I don't eat cereal now.
Ever.
No, never.
Just 'cause, or sugar?
It's just garbage.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know a lot of you like garbage out there, but
Hey, I eat cereal sometimes,
yeah, like
y'all.
I said, a lot of you like garbage out there.
If it fits in my calories.
I'm eating it.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I'm Shea Crunch over here.
Okay, the next one I have on here is Crushing It Christy. I low-key liked this one because I was like, I do crush it from time to time. I'm a little bit of a crusher. Also, fun factoid, when I was in high school, our high school like motto thing, or not motto,
Mascot?
yeah, was a crusher. A vintage crusher, like grape crusher for making wine, because I grew up in the wine valley, Napa Valley.
Oh.
So it was vintage crushers.
Oh, okay.
So I was a crusher. I've been a crusher, you know? So,
okay, that could work.
So Crushing It Christy is kind
Crushing
of
it,
cute.
Christy.
I feel like the Crushing It is
it's
a little
long.
too... Yeah, so it might need to be like Crusher Christy. Or
Shea
Christy
Baby and
Crush.
Okay. Yeah, Christy Crush.
Crush.
Well, I keep wanting to say crunch. If I
You like that one.
Christy Crush.
Okay, the next one is Beastie Christy. I feel like maybe Beastly, or I don't know. It feels very, well, you've never watched the X-Men, but there's a character called Beast, and he's like big and blue, and that's what I think of.
Just like,
He's literally like he turns blue, and he gets hairy everywhere like a beast,
oh, okay.
but his name's Beast.
Okay.
I feel like it's a bit masculine for me. Mm-hmm. It's not like sexy and spicy and baddie bay enough for me.
Beastie.
But I do like to consider myself a beast as well. Mm-hmm. Like at the gym.
Yeah. Beastie
doing
Christy
the
at the
lifts.
gym.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Witty Christy. That one I feel like I like where you were going with it. I do have big brains, as we know. But I feel like that's more of like, I don't know grammar. Like, what are descriptive words? Like, is that an adjective?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, I do got big brains.
You do
I
have
am pretty witty. But I feel like Witty Christy just sounds...
It doesn't flow.
It doesn't flow.
Correct.
I would like if we just dropped Christy and it was Wittiana.
Shea Baby and Wittiana.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a little jingle there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like that one.
I like the witty. I do like the direction of it as well.
Yeah, it's nice. It was a cute one, and it's flattering for me. Because again, I got big brains.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is. It's kind of similar vibes in terms of. I don't think it works, but I like the thoughtfulness of it. Charismatic Christy. Y'all be charming the pants off of me with some of these. I'm witty and I'm charismatic. And I'm a beast. And I'm crunchy.
Okay, charismatic Christy.
Yeah.
Again, I just think it maybe is a long.
It's too adjective-y.
Yeah.
Is that
maybe
a word?
like no, that's not. Maybe like Christy Riz.
I think it would be... Whoa.
What?
I just thought of this.
Okay.
Christy. With
Like
the
charisma?
R-I-Z-Z. With the R-I-Z-Z in the mid.
Yep, Riz.
I know what Riz is.
Yes, it's short for charisma.
Yeah. Charming.
Yes, charming Christy. Like
I also just thought of, because of charismatic
Chris.
and the idea of being charming, because I am, it is, it's cheesy, but I was like, oh, the snake charmer. Although I've never charmed a snake. But there's a lot of snakes out. I do attract not good characters.
in what way?
Like the men I've dated.
Oh, Well,
Unfortunately. Anyway, we won't go into that little segment of my life.
little
But
tangent that way.
I do, Chris T is kind of cute.
Chris.
Yeah, you gotta be very emphatic.
Shay Baby and Chris T.
You make it sound like it hurts your face
You
to
say
say
it. You say it.
Chris T. Just be chill about it.
Shay Baby and Chris D.
You said Chris D.
Christy. Chris.
No, don't say S. Don't say S or D because there's no D.
Shay Baby and Chris D.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not super
it's
flowy,
still-
huh? You don't feel good about it.
I don't feel great about it.
Well,
But it's your nickname.
and it's better than Christmas Christie.
It flowed.
It's better.
It flowed.
I think that was all of them.
I remember seeing one that said Clever Christy.
See, I said y'all be charming my pants off.
That's kind of like witty, but with a C. So it like flows a little better, I think. Clever Christy. But I still think it's too long, or I don't know what it is about that one that I don't love.
Yeah, I don't love it either.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it. Again, I appreciate where y'all are going with these.
100%.
Very, very nice.
I
yeah,
think we just need to get away from your name.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
I
because
think so,
everybody, even
too.
in the comments, is using your name still. So maybe we should
Yeah.
just try some without your name and see how those go.
Yeah. Try fire or squirt.
Those are already taken.
Yeah.
By
So I could
past
be
week.
like flame
Yeah.
or drip.
Or water. Drip. Shay Baby and Drip. That is not.
Baby and drip.
What about Shay Baby and Diamond? Diamond is.
Where did that come from? That's so, I mean, it seems nice, but it's so random. Diamond?
It's because like Diamond is like, you know,
It's what?
Took a lot.
Shay, get there.
took a lot to create it.
Are you trying to say I'm rough? came up from the rough.
You grinded
Do you
your way
know?
here?
Do you know one nickname I used to have that I actually did really like? A long time ago, my friends and I, we pretended that we were gonna make like a rap group. We weren't actually gonna rap because none of us had that skill set. But we made up like rap names, like as if we were going to be in a rap group. And mine was Mac Pretty, but it was spelled. It's pretty for pretty, but it was Priddy because we were trying to make it rappy. Mac Pretty.
Mac Pretty.
And then they would call me Mac Prids or Prids.
Okay.
It's kind of cute, right?
Right. Shay Baby and Mac Pretty.
You laugh at any of them.
They're all funny. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for your submissions. Please keep
Yes.
sending them in because
Yeah.
this reaction stuff is fun.
Yeah.
And if you want to get a little saucy with it and maybe offer up some up for Shay, we could react to those as well.
Yes,
Shay
I'll
Baby
take
is
some.
definitely stuck, but we're always
Yes.
open to more.
It flows good, but yeah. Yeah, I've gone by fire. I've gone by squirt. I can go by some other things.
You know what I used to do? I don't do it as much as I used to, but I would walk into the gym and when I would see Shay, I would go, Darsh!
Yeah.
That was the first nickname I gave her.
Darsh.
Darsh. Even though there's no A at the beginning of her name, I just
Yeah.
threw it in there because it sounded better than Dorsh. Dorsh.
Dorsh.
It was Dorsh.
Yeah.
But you have to say it like that, so it's very specific when you utilize it. Like I wouldn't introduce her all the way, like all the time like that, because it might scare some folks when I have to yell it. Darsh.
Yeah.
Like that.
yeah.
That was the first one, and then
Yeah.
Shay Baby.
Now you say Shay Baby. Yeah.
Yeah, Shay Baby is the best one.
Yeah. It has stuck. It flows. It's good.
Yeah, we like it.
great,
Rolls
yeah.
off the tongue. It's cute. It's a little sexy, a little spicy.
Shay Baby.
Shay Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can play with it like we just did with the tones.
Yeah. You can use it. Like, even if you're mad, you can be like, Shay Baby.
Ooh, I've never used it that way.
Because that would be crazy if you were mad and
I
you were
was scolding you.
and you called me Shay Baby while mad. I would immediately just bust out laughing. Like,
You would not be able to take me
No.
seriously.
Shay Baby.
You probably wouldn't even know you were in trouble.
Yeah.
You'd be like, she's saying my nickname, Shay Baby.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Shay Baby. Did that sound like I was mad at you?
Kinda.
Shay Baby?
No.
I've never been mad at you. I don't know.
It
how to
doesn't
do-
work.
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, doesn't work.
Oh my gosh. All right. Anyway, that was a fun time.
I'm gonna think of more for you though.
Okay, great.
California Christie.
Wow. That's so.
Callie Christie.
Oh.
But that's like has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah. It's very. There's a lot of Callie Christies, I feel like.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was cute. All right. Thank you, everyone, for your efforts. And we look forward to more submissions
Yes,
for
keep trying.
cool nicknames for me.
Cool Christie.
Okay.
Champion Christie.
Stop. You're just thinking of any C words.
Yeah.
Cucumber Christie.
Ooh.
No. Shay.
Cool as a cucumber Christie. Cool as a cucumber Christie.
I tried that one on and you didn't like it.
Yeah.
It was in an outtake.
It's not good. It's too long. That's like way too. And it's a tongue twister.
What about? Never mind.
What?
Well, nothing, because it's going to take away from something else I was going to share a little later. So
Oh.
I'll tell you then, maybe. Lily's like, y'all are
Now I
being
get
too
the
loud. You get that booty.
Yep.
That big old booty. We need to move on.
Yeah, we do.
Unless you guys would like an hour of us trying to come up with nicknames for me that don't stick.
Yeah, just one whole episode of
Yeah.
that.
As entertaining as that could be, I think we should move on.
Yep.
Before we really get down and dirty with this episode, Shay, what should this beautiful, amazing, stunning audience do?
You guys need to hit that like button.
Only the guys, though.
And you girls
Hey!
need to hit that like button as well. Everybody out there, hit that like button. Everybody out there, hit that subscribe button.
Do it.
So that we can grow this channel because we're really trying to grow it. We're at like 30 some subscribers.
37.
We're trying to, maybe by the time this episode's out, more.
True factoids.
With the help of you guys.
Our goal is to get to 100 as soon as possible, so help us.
It was really by the end of this month, but it's not looking so good. But maybe you guys could help us a
Yeah,
little
if
bit.
you could just do your part.
Then we would hit it, no problem.
Yeah, duh.
You guys might be nervous to subscribe because you think we can see that you subscribed, and maybe you
We
don't
can't.
want to. We can't. We don't know who.
We don't know who
subscribed.
likes us.
Yeah, so
We think everyone likes us,
it's
basically.
all anonymous. You
Yeah.
can support us completely anonymously,
And it's free. It takes nothing to just click the little button, 2 seconds of your time.
free. When we're out
It's like,
here,
you like this with the mouse, and you just go, tick,
click,
done.
done, walk away,
Support
be done.
through the roof.
Yeah, we love you
Just
now.
from this, click.
We're your best friends now.
You're our best friend now.
Exactly, exactly. You're part of the cool fam,
Yeah, very cool fam.
the very cool fam.
The coolest.
And don't forget to comment down below some nickname ideas, but also some video ideas, things you liked about the video. Leave out the
Also,
things you don't
some
like.
ideas where either one of us or both of us together could make $1 billion. I would take any of those ideas as
I
well.
would love those ideas.
Yeah, if they're your original ones and we could just take it and copyright it, thanks. Thanks in advance.
Yeah, give
Send
it to
them
us.
our way.
Send it. Send it.
Only the $1 billion ones. I don't want any $10
$1 million
ideas.
No million either.
No, we've already made $1 million, so
Yeah.
we're going up.
Clearly, we've made $1 million. Like,
Yeah.
look at our sign.
Yeah,
And,
our very
you know,
professional signs
yes.
and our mics.
And our mics. Yeah. Okay. Yes. And also, don't forget to share it with a friend so that we can get popping faster. Make your friends subscribe. Don't just share it with them. Don't just send it to them and say nothing. Say something. Say, hey, when you click on this link, hit that subscribe and help these ladies out. Is that right?
You look like you're gonna fight someone.
I am.
It's aggressive.
I want to be
Shay's
stern.
passionate about this.
I want you guys to know where I'm coming from and what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, if you don't get us more subscribers very soon, Shay will Hulk out.
Yeah. On you guys.
She will. Look at her guns. They're very big and they're tanner than usual because we just got some sun this past weekend.
I do
So
look a little
let's
tanner.
let's go, Tan Shay
go.
baby. Tan Shay baby, you missed out on the bell.
Oh, I always miss the
I
bell.
know, but I'm here to remind you. This is why we're homies.
Ring-a-ling, ding, ding, that bell. Yes, so you get notified every time we post a video on this channel. You will want to be notified.
Because we drop gold, like these microphones.
Yes.
It's not a microphone, it's a straw.
At on Wednesdays at 4 p.m.
PST.
Yeah, be there.
Woo!
I can do the true crime fast though. I'll be like, Tom and Jackie
Do
do
it so
this.
fucking fast, so fucking fast. They died. Everybody died. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
People die.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Pet Peeve Reeve?
Oh.
Do you not know how this show works?
It is Pet Peeve Reeve. It's mine.
Yeah. Pet Peeve Reeve of the week, of the episode, of your life.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I know this one off the top of my head.
I would hope you know it. It's yours.
Yeah.
I know this one.
Okay. This one's super relatable, I think. But here's my pet peeve. It is when you're talking to someone, having a conversation with them, and they pick up their phone and they start going on their phone. Okay? While you're talking to them.
Ew.
Yeah.
I hate it.
The only thing I will say is like it is contextual. Is that correct?
I think so.
Okay. It's in the context. That's what I'm trying to say. Like of the conversation that we're having. Like if it's just a goofy conversation and we're both kind of just like whatever about it, then fine. Like you can go on your phone.
Yeah.
But like if I'm like, hey, when I was 2, this happened, and you're just like on
I'm
your
like, oh, I gotta look
Cool.
at Instagram really quick here
Yeah.
because this is boring.
yeah, then I'm like, don't like you.
You're a bad friend.
Yeah, you're a bad
I
friend.
feel that. I've had friends like that, and it's like I'm not, like I love them, but it's like maybe the caveat is like maybe there's like an element of ADD there or something, but I really don't feel like there's an excuse if you're like explaining something, even if it's not, I would say even if it's not a super deep like childhood trauma, but let's say they like ask you how to like change a tire or I don't know, something more simple, and you're like explaining something and then they just wander off with their brain. It's like, why did you ask me that
No,
to
that is
only not
super
listen,
frustrating.
you know?
Yeah.
And I get that people can multitask, but I think it is rude. It's like, no, just like give your attention to somebody when they're explaining something,
Right.
or
It
talking
just
about something.
makes me feel like you're not listening to me.
Yeah, because you kind of aren't. You're like,
Yeah.
you're already looking for the next thing, and that's not nice.
Not nice at all.
It's not nice, and it doesn't feel nice when it's happening to you.
Yeah, doesn't feel good in the moment.
Yeah. And I think we can all be guilty of that to certain degrees.
Even
I mean, I know
myself.
I've been
Yeah.
done that. Not to you, probably. Well, maybe. I don't know. I've probably done it to you. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, no, okay. Well, but yeah, it's not nice. Mm-hmm. And I think also it's like, it's kind of like sad in some ways because it's like you can't take like 1 minute away from looking at your phone because usually nothing's on there. What are you looking for?
Literally.
Are you getting
The same
messages every
stuff.
second
Yeah.
from important people and on important topics? Like, no.
You have to answer right now.
No.
Yeah.
You're usually opening it up literally to look at like one of your social media channels. That's the thing. Mm-hmm. You haven't gotten pinged for anything.
Yeah.
It's not that important.
Which is like just saying that you're uninterested in whatever somebody's talking to you about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, sometimes I know that maybe you are, but like fake it till you make it. Like,
Yeah.
just be nice to people, you
Yeah.
know, especially when they want to talk to you. My friends and I used to have a rule, like if we went out to dinner, we had a rule that like all phones had to be on the table and face down. And then sometimes if we wanted to be extreme, it was like whoever picked their phone up had to like pay
the
for
bill.
something, like the
Yeah.
bill or a round of drinks or dessert or something like
Yeah.
that, you know? But it was a really nice like thing to just like put rules on that. And I definitely try to when I do show up with people because like I don't carry like a bag or a purse. So I definitely try to like put my phone face down somewhere so that people know like you have my attention.
Yeah.
You know? I think that's a good practice to have.
Yeah. I think it's just like be an active listener, be attentive when someone's talking to you.
Yeah.
Like I am when people are talking to me, so I want the same back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I can see why that would be a pet peeve.
Yeah.
I've definitely had it with, like I said, with close friends and stuff, and I call them out on it, but sometimes it's just people's behavior too, and you just
Yeah.
like, need to check yourself a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. Like, for sure. I could see it being like an ADHD thing too.
That's what I was thinking. I
Like-
was like, that would be the only way I would be like kind of okay with it, but at the end of the day, I would still call you out. Even if
Yeah.
you're my friend and I know you have ADHD, I'd be like, bro, I'm right here.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe
Look up-
more a little bit more playful
looksy.
about it. But
Yeah.
yeah.
For sure. Do you want to know my Chipotle hack?
Yeah, what is it?
So I think it only works. Well, yeah, it's only going to work if you get the bowls, the rice bowl. I get the veggie bowl because then you can add the guacamole and it's not an extra charge
Oh.
because it's veggie.
Oh.
And then make your protein at home.
Oh.
So
you can
I'll-
wait, so the veggie bowl still has like rice in it and stuff?
Yeah, you can still pick all the other stuff you would if it was a protein one. But one, I don't feel like they put enough protein, and then you have to pay more to get double, and I've done that, and it still doesn't feel like it's enough. So then I learned, okay, if I get the veggie bowl, you can still pick the rice, the beans, the salsas, cheese, veggies, whatever you want to add, but you can add the guac because they give you that since you're not getting a protein.
That's
And
a
then
good
I just
hack.
cook my chicken or steak at home and throw it on top, and it's fire. Because
That's
you
a good
know you're
hack.
going to cook your meat better than you get from places. Mm-hmm. It's a
For
good hack.
sure.
And it's only like, ends up being like under $10 for the bowl. So that's my hack.
That's a good hack.
Yeah.
That's a great hack.
I think I'm more into like drama, like thrillers. I'm not a big movie gal. I have a hard time like sitting still for a whole movie, which is weird because I can binge shows.
Like episode after episode.
Yeah, but it's like there's something about the breaks in between.
That feel like less of a commitment.
I don't know
almost.
why. Yeah, I can never explain it because it's not like I'm like, oh, the episode's over, I'm gonna go do something.
Yeah.
But there's something about it stopping and then having to start again.
Yeah.
Probably because they purposely do like the hooks at the end and the beginning.
That's kind of like why I like a show, though.
Yeah, because
is-
movies get it almost can get like redundant. Not
Yeah.
redundant, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been very tangenty. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. We're just like talking.
Yeah, we're just riffing.
We're just vibing.
We're just riffing, vibing, homies.
yeah. Riffing, vibing homies over here. I'm a rom-com girl myself.
Are you?
I like rom-coms.
What's your
a
favorite
lot.
rom-com? That's cute. I wouldn't have expected this of you.
I like a lot of rom-coms. Have you ever seen A Walk to Remember?
Yes, duh. Mandy Moore.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yes.
Gets cancer.
Yes.
Sad. Don't fall in love with me, bro. Right? She
Still
says it.
falls in
He's like,
love.
you silly girl. What are you talking about? You're
Yeah.
crazy. We just met. Because she's finna die.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, God. Spoiler alert. Okay,
So-
that movie came out like 20 years ago. So
Yeah.
if you haven't seen it,
It's-
sorry for the spoiler or not. What else?
I like basic, like a Fault in Our Stars.
Never seen it.
Really?
Again, I'm not super rom-com-y.
Uh-huh.
What about The Notebook?
I haven't. Oh wait, I think I have seen The Notebook. It was cute. It was cute.
It's intense.
It's intense. It is
I
intense.
love it.
Yeah, it's long.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like over 2 hours. I feel like.
Oh,
Maybe
I
it's
like
not.
it.
Maybe
I
it's
don't
not.
know.
Have you seen the Titanic?
Duh.
I haven't
Everybody-
seen the Titanic.
Oh, I was like, everybody's seen this.
I knew you were gonna.
JK. That's fine. I mean, I'm not like, if you're talking about rom-coms, that's
Yeah.
not it. Obviously, you know
Yeah.
that. There's no comedy. It's fine if you want to go see it, but whatever. I'm not like, it was good, I guess. I liked it when
Yeah.
it came out,
Yeah.
but I'm not like, oh, you God, it's a must watch. Wait, what other rom-coms do you like? I really want to
gosh.
know. What about The Holiday?
I haven't seen that one.
What? It's cute. It has Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet from Titanic, Jack Black. I have to say Black Jack. Jack Black, and who's that guy? I forget his name. He's an English guy. Jude Law. And the two women, they go on a site to like swap houses for the holiday, hence called The Holiday, for Christmas. So Kate Winslet lives somewhere like in the country, like in somewhere in like England or something, and she's like, you know, like doesn't have a lot of money. She's not like poor, but you know, she just lives like a more humble lifestyle. And Cameron Diaz is like in LA, and she's like, I think some kind of like movie producer, like
Has the
high
money.
executive. Yeah.
Okay.
So like super wealthy. And so they have these, you know, totally like different lifestyles, and they swap because Cameron Diaz is going through a breakup, and I think Kate is just like looking for like some spice in her life, trying to, you know, switch things up. And then it just follows the story because they meet men in the swapped locations and like both like fall in love and all that. And
Oh, okay.
it's pretty cute.
It's
So,
called The Holiday?
The Holiday.
Okay.
Highly
I'll have
recommend.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that because I always like to find new rom-coms.
Yeah. What else is a really good one around the holidays? I can't think of it right now.
I like Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a classic. Very
Yeah.
cute. Oh, did you ever see You've Got Mail?
No.
Same characters.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, You've
I'll have
Got
to check
Mail
that
is
out.
very cute. That's going to be a funny one for you because remember I talked about dial-up internet? It was around that time. And AOL, you don't know what AOL is, but the thing is it was like a email app to sign on to and like an internet app to sign on to. And when you would get mail, it would literally say You've Got Mail. And yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's a very cute one. Gosh,
Dear John. Have you seen that one?
no, who's in that? I
Channing
can see the
Tatum.
guy. Yeah, I was like, I can see his face.
Yeah, I don't know the
I
girl.
never saw it.
That's a good one. I love that one.
You do?
Yeah.
Aww.
It's like one of my favorite.
Aww.
Yeah.
Man, there's one on the tip of my tongue. It's a Christmas one with Hugh Grant, and I'm sure there's people that are like, Chrissy, we know this movie. It's like, it's cute because it follows like a bunch of different characters and all their love stories, and it's all around Christmas. And they're not really all like, they're not like all related, but you just get to follow all these different
I've
stories.
seen
I
like
forget what it's
clips of it
called.
on around Christmas time.
Yeah,
But it
it's
was
really
like big
cute.
on Netflix, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. It's really cute. That's a cute one.
I'll have to check these out.
Wow, it's so funny. I didn't take you for a rom-com gal.
Yeah, most people don't.
Ah! I feel like we're probably opposites because, like, you thought I was going to be a rom-com girl, but I'm more like, are there zombies and, like, murder and, like, is there, like, suspense and, like, betrayal? Yeah,
I do
I'm
like
a dark
that kind of
shorty.
stuff.
I like psychological stuff too that just kind of like fucks with your head.
Makes you
But I get
think.
scared too. Remember that one Bird Box?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was scary. Scary.
Oh, I love Sandra Bullock.
She's
Oh,
cool.
She's good at acting.
You just said that so funny. I don't know why.
I love Sandra Bullock.
Yeah,
Her,
but that was a role.
yeah.
That was a role.
Yeah.
That just made me think, what is that one, the guy from The Office who plays Jim? Do you know who I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's a movie where there's like some weird, it's like a weird like alien type creature, and they have to be quiet because if it hears any sounds, it will come and like kill you. And it ate one of their children.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know about
I
that
forget
one.
what it's called.
Yeah.
That's a scary one too.
That sounds scary.
It's scary. I don't really like scary movies, and I know I just brought up two that are kind of like scary, but those ones I felt like were more like psychological than like gory horror.
Yeah.
I can't do horror anymore. I used to like scary movies
Why can't you do it anymore?
because I get too scared.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't sleep.
Yeah. At night, especially. Yeah. By yourself. No. No.
Too scary.
Yeah.
So
you
yeah,
can
I don't
do it
really
with
like
someone.
scary movies. But I get freaked out by like stuff like what's that one? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm blanking on everything. What's that one where the black guy is dating a white girl and
Get Out.
Yeah.
That
Freaky
movie-
deaky,
yeah.
bro.
So
Like not
freaky.
horror, but
Ooh.
scary AF. Like
Ooh.
scarier than
Yeah.
horror almost, I would
That one?
say.
That one, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Chills.
That's a good movie, though.
That was a very good movie.
Yeah.
But that's like one, like I think I've only watched it like once and I don't know when I could watch it again because it's like, Scary.
I like that kind of scary.
Me too. It fucks me up, but it's like,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
scary.
I think true crime scares me more than like movies or
Oh,
any-
for sure, because it's
yeah,
like really
it's
happened.
real. Yeah.
And it's really awful, some of these cases.
Oh my God,
They're
yeah.
crazy.
yeah.
Crazy, crazy.
Do you watch your true crime at night?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sometimes
How
in
do
the
you,
bath.
How do you do that?
I just do it.
I
I just do it. I
Do
can
you
watch
get
it
scared?
anytime. Not really, to be honest, but the only time I did was when I first got like heavy into it, and so I was like binging. And there was a long one that Annie Elise did on, oh man, I can't remember his name. I'm not gonna remember it at this point, but it was a pretty scary one. It was linked to the it wasn't about this guy, but you know, the Idaho murders. So she had done a long series because like I mean, that's such a recent case, like, and it's still not over, and like, so she was constantly putting out new episodes about it. And then she put out an episode about like a different murderer. I wish I could remember his name, but he was a different serial murderer from like a while ago. And it was just what he did. He like kind of like stalked women, and then I think he also would like he would stalk them and like kind of get patterns, and then he would like break in their homes and like sexually assault them and then kill them and stuff. And it was like you know, he's a serial killer. And that I remember there, I was watching it at night, and I'd been watching for hours. I'd been like on a binge, and I remember getting like freaked out, and I was like, okay, you need to take a
Be
break.
done, yeah.
So I had to pause for a few days because that one was really creepy. And again, because it's real, it was like, ooh.
Yeah, there's really people out there like that.
And that Idaho murder situation was crazy. We should cover that one soon.
Yeah, there's a lot of videos on our page about it.
Have you watched any of them?
I want to though.
Yeah, dive in when you can. That's a lot. It's a
Yeah.
lot there. So I haven't heard any updates about it lately, and I'm kind of waiting for her to do it because I really like her coverage, and I feel like if I go try to explore somewhere else, I'll probably get a lot of info I've already gotten from her because she's done so much coverage. So I'm kind of just waiting till she kind of circles back to it. And you know her, like she will when something big comes out. So, but
I love that.
yeah,
She does the updates and stuff on those big cases.
yeah, she just covered a case that I had been seeing, and I was hoping she was going to cover it. I can't remember anybody's name today, but it's this woman who had lost custody of like one of her sons to the husband, and then she ended up taking the son back into custody because he was autistic, and the father was like, listen, like he needs a lot of care and I just can't keep up with it, so if you can take him, you should, because otherwise I'm going to give him up to the state. So she does adopt him and then ends up abusing him to literally to death. It's crazy. Yeah. Crazy case.
That sounds terrible.
The woman's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you watch it, you will just hate her because she, I mean, for obvious reasons, but
Yeah.
just her whole attitude and personality, like she really tried to act like she didn't know what she was doing was going to lead to his death. But she was like not feeding him and like locking him in a closet and making him sleep on the floor and wear a diaper. And he was like 15. He was like 15 and like 96 pounds or something crazy.
Oh my god.
Maybe less than that. I don't remember. But he was, yeah. Ugh, it was horrible. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry. Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Where are we? Are we on Pet Peeve?
No, I think we did that.
Oh.
I think Pet Peeve took us here.
Oh.
All right, let's get this show on the fucking road.
Yes. Okay, guys. We're going to jump into some scary story time.
Ooh, scary. I'm scared already.
Me too. If you guys don't want to watch this, then skip ahead. Don't miss out on the generation game just because you don't want to see this.
Yeah, or maybe don't be a baby for once. Stick around and grow some chest hair. I was going to say hair on your chest, but I lost my words.
Oh, gross.
Mixed up the order.
Hair on your chest.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. So I'm going to tell the story this time, so sorry in advance.
Whoa, Shay's first time telling scary stories.
Ooh, that's even scary, too.
Ooh.
Okay. So, this story is about Tom and Jackie Hawks. They were a couple from Prescott, Arizona, who moved to Newport Beach to live out their dreams of owning a yacht and sailing around the world. That was where everything kind of started. So they did have previous lives, obviously, before each other. Tom had 2 sons in a previous marriage, and Jackie had also previously been with somebody else. That's more important because Jackie got in a car accident or some kind of accident.
Yeah, it was a car accident.
Yeah, where she had to have her uterus removed, so she was never able to conceive her own children.
She was paralyzed for a little bit or something too, right?
Yeah, I think from like the waist down.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't really talk about how she got that back or anything, but
no, they
it's
didn't.
just time, I think.
But it was sad because she always wanted to be a mother
That
and
was like
have
her
children.
top goal.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she couldn't after that accident, which is
Yeah.
super sad.
Super sad. And so when she met Tom, it was kind of like perfect. He already had 2 kids. They were, I think, around 10-ish when...
Yeah, I think one might have been in
13?
their teens. They might have both been in their teens.
Okay. They were...
Yeah.
She met him and he already had 2 kids, and they were, like, already well-established children. So... well-established, that's not the word.
Makes it sound like they were like
They're-
working on Wall
yeah,
Street or
yeah.
something.
They're financially stable children. No. Okay. Y'all, bear with me.
She took them on as her own, though.
Yes.
She was happy to step into that mother role.
Yes.
Because he did have 2 boys and she couldn't have children at this point.
It was perfect for her. So they
Yeah.
became like this little perfect little family of 4. You know, Tom, Jackie, and the 2 kids. So time goes by, and Tom and Jackie kind of both have this dream of being able to buy a yacht and retire early and just set sail and leave the world behind, kind of, and just let it be the 2 of them.
And even though it's yacht, like they weren't like millionaires. They literally were leaving like life on land and putting all of their investment into yacht life.
Yep. And they worked extra hard to be able to retire early and get this yacht. So, and to even put more on that, they even named the boat Well Deserved, just because it was well deserved. They had worked so hard to get there, and this was their dream. They put everything into it. So they were finally able to buy the boat, and they sold their little house in Arizona, and they set sail. So they were sailing for years before one of Tom's sons had a
He'd gotten married and they got pregnant and
Right.
they had a baby.
they were pregnant, and they told Tom and Jackie was like, I gotta go home. We gotta go home. We have to be the best grandparents ever. Like,
Yeah.
you know, she always had wanted a baby, so she was so excited to be getting a grandbaby, and that was like her dream, even more than the yacht and the boat. So she wanted to go do that instead. And Tom was totally on board as well. Like, that was his kid, obviously. He was happy to be there for the grandbaby. They decided that they were going to sell the yacht and move back to Arizona to be closer to the baby and their kids. So fast forward, they have their last kind of joyride on the boat with a couple of their friends. They take them out for a whole day, and they sail, they drink, they just have fun. They play some games, and there's even a little bit of footage from that, and it's so cute.
It
Yeah.
was so cute.
Yeah. They just all seem like such nice people.
Yeah, they were just
Hard
living
to-
their dream and they
Their
loved their
literal dream.
family and that's all they wanted to do.
Right. They were good people, and they were loved by so many people.
Yeah.
And so they did that. They went on that last little joyride, and they came back and they listed the boat or the yacht for sale in a yacht magazine. And it was, I think they listed it for $440,000.
Yeah, it was close to $500,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like cheap, you know, it was a yacht. It was a whole yacht. And
Because they had like fixed it up and stuff too, because it was going to be their home, and it was their home for like 5-6 months or something, or longer.
I think
No, it was years.
Years,
My
yeah.
bad.
I think it was 5-6
It
years.
was
or-
yoys.
Yoys. Yeah. Yeah, it was. And so they got back and they listed it for sale. And to their surprise, kind of, they got an inquiry like super quickly. And more to their surprise, it was from this like young couple. And they're like,
They're like, how do they have
okay.
the funds for
Right,
this?
like-
This is $500,000.
they weren't trying to be judgy, but they're also kind of like,
You're
this
going to
guy-
question a big sale.
a big sale. And it's, your livelihood too
Exactly.
that you're giving away. So they meet the guy. His name was Skylar DeLeon, and his wife Jennifer.
Dummy on.
Damian,
Loser
yeah,
on.
complete loser.
Sorry.
And he was 25, and he had a girlfriend or fiance, I don't know what they were, named Jennifer, who was pregnant at the time.
And they had a 2-year-old, right? I think she was pregnant and they had a kid.
And they had a kid?
pretty
Oh, yes,
sure.
yes, because that was
Yeah.
the second baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they didn't have the funds to have 2 children, just FYI.
FYI, yes.
Weren't they living in a garage?
Yep. And that's where it gets more kind of sinister, is like they realized that Jackie's guard kind of got let down when she realized they had a kid and this and that. They thought that they were just a nice family.
Yeah.
And so Tom was like, okay, fine, we'll show him the boat, basically. So they set up a day and a time to take the boat out for a test drive. And that was where everything kind of went down. So Tom had told, I think, the sons, or at least the son that had the kid, he told him, like, we're going to take these guys out on a test drive this weekend. We'll let you know how it goes, but we're going to sell this boat really fast. And then we'll be already moved back to Arizona with you guys. So, and Jackie was already, like, looking for baby clothes and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. So they were really hopeful that this boat would be sold in this weekend, that they were showing it. So they show up for the day of the test drive out on the water, and Skylar pulls up, and he has 2 other guys with him.
I think just to tie that part in,
Yeah.
one part that didn't get covered is that Tom had been like a bodybuilder and he was like always really fit and in shape, and he was like a big guy. And he also had been like a probation officer, so
Yeah.
he kind of worked with more like rough and tough type of people and individuals. And I don't know if Skylar had like researched some of that and got like an understanding of that, but he felt the need for like muscle because he knew there was muscle within the couple.
Exactly,
So that's
yeah.
why he hired that.
John guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that guy was big
Yep.
too.
And I kind of space how he hired him. I know it was like outside of a convenience store type deal.
Yeah.
Like he just found him.
But John had some kind of criminal background or something, didn't he?
I
He
thought,
got connected because he got connected with John from somebody else.
yeah, because I know Alonzo was like what, his prison mate,
Yeah.
cell guard almost. Yeah, I think Alonzo was like the prison cell guard.
Alonzo was a notorious gang member. And then John Fitzgerald Kennedy
JFK.
JFK
I just read
was
that.
some other loser.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He did have a previous history with being violent.
Oh, I mixed that up. John was the notorious gang member.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my bad.
Yep. And then he met Alonzo from being in prison.
Yes.
And Alonzo, I think, was one of the guards, or not in prison as well.
Yeah, he had been a guard, and I think he introduced them to John. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
y'all. We're just putting
Yeah.
this together
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
John Fitzgerald was part of the Insane Crips gang. So, again, notorious gang member. And that is how Alonzo knew him, because he had been a prison guard. And then he connected Skylar with them.
Yep. So all 3 of them show up the day of the test drive, and immediately Tom and Jackie's radars go like, "Whoa, what? Why do we need all 3 of
Yeah, who are
them?"
these extra peeps.
Yeah, and I don't. There was no really explanation of that, but then Jennifer shows up
With the baby.
with the baby, and Jackie's uterus floods, and she's like really happy
Yeah.
to see that. And she lets her guard down a little
And
bit.
yeah, because again, like you said, they were like suddenly like, oh, it's just like a cute, innocent little family. Like, who's going to be bringing like a little baby on board? Like, how is that going to be a threat? That, you know, so they immediately were like, okay. Because Thomas was like, I don't know, these dudes seem kind of weird and it feels sketchy. And
Right.
he's worked around sketchy people, so he did have good intuition. But again, they brought the baby, and that let their guards down, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yes. And Jennifer made some excuse why she couldn't go on the boat. She said, like, she was sick because she was pregnant also. So she said that she was going to get seasick or something like that. So they kind of didn't ask many questions about them not coming. But then the three guys get on board with them and they take off. So they wait long enough until they're far away from the shore and they're kind of just out in the middle of the water. And I think one of the guys like asked something to Tom about something that was under the boat. I don't know the name things of the boat.
I don't know, below deck?
Yeah, I just called it the basement of the boat. But that's not
The
it.
boat
The
basement?
boat basement? Yeah,
Boat
they
basement?
went down in the boat.
Down under.
Yeah.
That's Australia. Sorry.
Down under?
Trying it out. Feeling my way out here.
Yes.
I don't know nautical terms.
Yeah. So they go under, and it was two of them, two guys, and just Tom that went under.
Yeah.
And
Because again, like I told you, he was the bodybuilder, and they were like, we gotta take
We need
homie
more.
out first because otherwise he might be able to whoop our asses.
Yep,
Which I wish
all
he could
three of
have
us.
because he
Yeah.
probably could have.
100%.
Anyway.
So while they're down there, they hit him. And Jackie hears it because she's like right above the boat and it's, you know, she can hear everything. But she's up there with Alonzo. Mm-hmm. And she kind of like looks down, like, because she's standing here and they're under her almost. And she kind of looks down, like, what's going on down there? And like she's going to go down there. And then Alonzo hits her.
Didn't he have a weapon?
Did he taser her?
I thought he had a gun or something, and he told her to like.
No, I remember he
Stay
hits.
put.
I thought he hits her,
Okay, my bad.
or tasers her. I think he tasered her or hit her,
Yeah.
but I forget which one. But he hurt her, and so I think they bring up Tom at that point, and they have them both like tied up at this point, and now we know that this isn't just a boat sail. So during this time, they kind of decide to get like the paperwork figured out. Skylar has it all pulled up that they're going to sign away everything to them. So it looks all legit. You know, like they have like all the boating paperwork pulled up and they had some notary make up all the paperwork.
Yeah, didn't they like make it like a power of attorney?
Yes, they had like
'Cause
the boating sale and then they had the like power of attorney
So they could have
paperwork.
access to their bank account.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh. Like what?
Yeah.
And the whole time Jackie's kind of freaking out a little bit and Tom is
Just a little.
yeah, right. She's tied up and
Terrible.
yeah. And Tom is trying to calm her down and just be there for her. He's not really paying attention to these guys at all.
He's trying to calm her down, and I think he like knew that they were in a very bad situation and that there was probably not going to be a good outcome for them.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he was just
Yeah.
trying to tell her that how much he loved her and was like because they got tied up. Did you already say that?
Yeah, they got tied up.
Like together, tied up separately, and then they tied them together.
Yep.
And so he's like caressing her hand and her arm, just trying to comfort her and trying to just make her feel loved. And because they just know the situation's very dire at this point. And he did
Make a last attempt.
make a last attempt. He kicked one of the guys.
It was Skylar, so
And that guy flew like a little bitch that he was.
Yep.
Just FYI, Thomas did get his licking.
and rightfully so. But yeah, so I do remember that part now. So they
Yeah.
were tied up out there facing each other, you know, and Tom's calming her down. And all of a sudden like gets this window of maybe I could get us out of this. And he kind of kicks Skylar. And yeah, like Christy said, he goes flying. And this is when John stepped in and he hit Thomas really hard with an object. I don't remember the object, but it put him back on the ground
Yeah.
really fast. And that's when Skylar then throws the anchor that they're tied to off the edge of the boat with a little smile on his face because he's like,
Yeah.
you
They
know.
gagged them too before they threw them overboard.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not
It's
know
horrible.
that. Oh,
Yeah, because they were like begging for their lives, which is really sad. And
Yeah.
so they had them bound and then they gagged them. And then, yeah, he throws the anchor over.
he throws the anchor over and they go under. They get ripped off the boat, basically tied together, and they wait for, you know, a little while right there, and then they drive the boat away.
Yeah.
And they go back to where, you know, where it happened or whatever.
And their whole thing was like, no body, no, can't charge us.
Yeah, that was what
I don't know why they
Skylar had
always
thought.
think that that's like the one thing that's going to like save them from getting away with
Right.
murder.
Like, there's still all the other evidence that like they were the only people that could have done it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Idiots.
Idiots. So they get back and everybody's like I don't know how long goes by before people are like,
There
where are
were,
our parents?
So the kids like started to feel weird, like the sons, because
Yeah,
they were like, we
because-
haven't heard from them in like a day or two. That's kind of odd because they were always in contact.
And they told them that the boat was going to be sold that weekend probably, and then they
Yeah.
would be in touch with them.
Yeah, and so they started to question, but they didn't really take any action right away until Thomas's brother, I think like the third or fourth day, Thomas's brother was like, why haven't I heard from my brother? Like, that's weird. So he's the boy's uncle. And he was the one that actually, I think, contacted the
Figured it out.
police then.
Yeah, because I remember he went to the boat.
That's right.
He took a police officer and himself to the boat, I think.
Yeah.
And they
Because he was
noticed-
calling, and their phones were ringing for
Yeah.
a minute, and then they stopped ringing. And again, it was days had passed, and he's like, okay, they're not answering their phone, not answering the phone, and then all of a sudden it's just going straight to voicemail, and that's what triggered
What's
the
going on?
brother to be like, what's happening?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they go out to the boat, and the brother knows, like, oh, they're really good about doing specific things to the boat, like boat things. I don't know any boat things, but like the motor was in the water. That was unregular. And so
It was also a 55-foot yacht, which because of the size required multiple anchors, and one of the sons, or maybe it was the brother, I'm mixing up who it was, but they were like, I think it was the son. He said to the uncle, like, he's like, you need to check if there's two anchors. I bet you one is missing. And he just had this like instinct because again, now they're missing, and now like, so he did tell him that, and then sure enough they looked and there was an anchor missing.
and that was like a big red flag. He was noticing red flags all over the place, and he had told the people, like, don't touch anything in the boat because this is probably a crime scene. And so they left there knowing that something was definitely wrong. And
The like Skylar and what's her name,
Jennifer.
they also were idiots because afterwards I think from Mexico, they attempted to access the bank accounts because again, they got that paperwork to be power of attorney. So they started trying to access funds from the Hawks' bank accounts, and that's like triggered a paper trail, a digital trail, I guess, whatever. And it was from Mexico, and so like the family got notified. And that's when the missing persons report was made because they were like, why would they be in Mexico trying
Yep.
to, get money out? It's like weird.
And so I think the missing persons report was made, and then Jennifer had called the police and told them, like, hey, we bought this boat from these people, and then they left in the car. We never saw them after that. Just, I think she was trying to get ahead of, them being suspects. So she had told them, like, we have all the paperwork, it's legit, you can look at it, whatever. And so they did. They were like, okay, show us the paperwork. And they brought Skylar in for questioning and things like that. And he came, no problem, very cooperative.
Didn't Skylar at some point start referring to themselves as she?
That's where I lose it, because I think that's after
I
they
don't know
went to
where.
jail.
Well, oh, okay, maybe you're right.
'Cause-
Because it says here they're like referring to Skylar as she, but maybe they were just honoring that change now. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I got confused because I'm like, at some point,
I-
Skylar
yeah.
decided to be a she.
Yeah. And I got that mixed up in one of our last episodes. With
Yeah.
The yeah.
Well, it's not the first time a criminal has done that.
Yeah.
Like, all of a sudden they're like, no, I'm a she now. And it's like an attempt to get into like female prison, which is weird.
So weird and
Different
should not be
tangent.
allowed. And, yeah. Okay, what was
So Skylar had told the police too that the Hawkses had
Oh.
left their car with their money, and named Alonzo as a witness to the purchase as well.
And the notary girl as well.
Yeah.
And the police called both of them, and they both like said, "Yep, we were there."
And Skylar, I think, was like trying to throw the police for a loop, but he was like, or she, whatever, was like, oh, we bought this stuff because we were actually planning to launder money. And they were like shocked. They're like, why are you telling us, like, we're already investigating you for like a pretty big crime, and you're telling us that the reason you did this purchase was to do crime? Like,
And they kind of let it go just because they wanted him to tell them the actual thing they were after.
yeah. Because they were definitely
He did
sus.
say that though.
Fucking
He's
idiot.
like,
He's
yeah,
like, we
I
were
hid
going to
some
launder
drug
money.
to buy this boat.
Yeah. So
I
stupid.
forgot about that. The dumbest criminals, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they call them up and everything kind of pans out. So they're like, where do we go next? And I think that's when one of the sons went on Good Morning America and was like, if anybody has information about my parents, they've been missing for a while now. And I believe when they got the tip about the car being at some random place. I don't remember the place.
I can't remember where it was parked. But
Yeah.
it was parked somewhere.
And it was a big deal because Skylar had told the police that they watched the Hawks get in the car and drive away.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
like, that was the first place where they caught him lying. Was they were able to recover. A girl called in after the son was on Good Morning America and said, hey, I'm looking at the car you're talking about right now. It's across the street, parked at this house. So the cops pulled up there to that specific house and they're like, hey dude, where'd you get this car? And he's like, oh, my friend dropped it off. And they're like, oh, your friend Tom? And they're like, no, my friend Skylar. So, and then that drew the police back to getting in contact with Skylar because now he's looking real sketch.
Soup sketch.
Soup sketch.
Loser sketch vibes.
Yeah. And then, so they find the car.
That was with Alonzo, right? Or no, not with Alonzo. Sorry. What I remembered next was they somehow connected Alonzo to the purchase or whatever, and then they interviewed him, and he just
He
confessed.
gave everything up. Me
He was
too,
like,
man. Me
I'm
too.
tired of the lies.
Yeah, I would not.
He confessed, and then I think he wanted to take a plea deal, so he was like willing and ready to talk.
Right. Yeah, so I think they got in contact with Skylar again, and Skylar had named the notary and Alonzo as being there. So the cops also contacted both of them. The notary girl, too, she was like lying for them because she had gotten paid, money. She wasn't actually at the purchase. So she didn't know what happened. So she wasn't technically like lying, but she was lying that she was there and saw it all go down, But Alonzo, on the other hand, he was there and he did see everything. And the cops offered him a plea deal. and he took it to tell basically everything about what happened on the boat. And so he did. He told them everything, and that's when they got into like being able to finally arrest Skylar. And
Yeah, Skylar had originally maintained innocence, and claimed that, like, he wasn't present at the time, and he speculated that the Hawkses were killed over a bad drug deal. So he tried to like act like they were up to some nefarious activity when like they weren't. They were just two people enjoying their retirement and
really
their dream.
normal, cool people.
So I remember that, and then also like, and again, this is very loose memory about it, but Jennifer like stood by Skylar too and maintained
She
his
did.
innocence as well.
She went to prison for it.
And then when she got convicted, or he turned on her though.
No, she turned on him.
Oh, my bad.
Because-
I'm mixing up the she's and the hers because of Skylar switching.
That's when she turned on him.
That's right.
Yeah, when he decided that he wanted to be
That
a
he
girl.
was trans. Yeah. Then she was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to be my husband that's
Husband.
male.
And my, girl's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my baby's
Kids
dad.
is.
Yeah, I don't know what their
They have two kids. Is.
kids is his dad.
Yeah.
That is what happened. And then it really just goes into the convictions of everybody. And yeah, Skylar's sex change and
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, Jennifer did stand by Skylar the whole time. She got offered a plea deal as well for, I think, immunity. She did get offered immunity.
But she didn't take it.
But she didn't take it. She stood by him that whole time. And then when she was finally convicted, he changed to be a female, and she was like, what the F,
Yeah.
And she decided to not stand by him anymore, but it was too late by then.
She lost the deal.
Yep.
Yep.
And I think she went to prison for life, or
Yeah, she was found guilty on 2 counts of first-degree murder. And it literally only took the jury like a couple hours to deliberate on that decision and making
Yup.
that decision. And she was sentenced to 2 life terms without parole. And she is
Love
currently
that.
housed in Central California Women's Facility in Chowchilla.
terrible,
California.
terrible, terrible. They did all of this for their kids, they said, but now they're both in prison. Like, their kids are going to grow up in the system. Like, yeah, terrible, terrible, terrible.
So Skylar was, while awaiting trial for this case in jail, this is interesting, was charged with soliciting another inmate to murder his cousin and his father.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
What?
So Skylar was also accused of killing John Jarvie, who was a resident in Anaheim, California, who had been found dead in Mexico around the time that they had like gone down there.
I do remember something about them saying he had a past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was in 2003, and then the yacht murder was 2004. And then they
Wow.
fled to Mexico. Because that was at the end of 2004. They fled to Mexico at the, like, around beginning of 2005.
I don't think they got charged until like 2009, though.
No, I don't think so. And then it says here, Skylar's father and cousin, who was charged as an accessory to the Jarvie murder, that was in Anaheim, they were considered important witnesses in both the murder cases. And on March 13th, 2008, Skylar, that was when Skylar like partially severed his or her penis with a razor blade while being held in jail. And then after receiving medical attention, got returned back to jail the next day. And then there was an interview with ABC's 2020, and that's when Skylar indicated that they did attempt to cut off their penis because they wanted to become a woman. I'm not sure why that was the route, because pretty sure you could do other things first. But
Yeah.
the defense lawyers for Skylar claimed that she needed the money to do like her sex change or his sex change or whatever. Or to finance it. I'm like, why are we worried about financing your sex change? you murderer.
You murderer and you have 2 kids. Like, let's worry about the 2 kids.
But they also were trying to use that as like, oh, that's what motivated her to murder the Hawkses.
Well, that's even worse.
Yeah,
like,
they're, like,
great defense.
yeah,
That's
you
a
fucking
horrible
loser.
defense. Yeah.
Oh my God. Alonzo testified against everyone and pleaded guilty to 2 counts each of voluntary manslaughter, kidnapping, and robbery. And he was sentenced to 20 years and 4 months. And his first eligible parole was in September 2021, but he's currently still serving time in Chowchilla as well. John Fitzgerald Kennedy was found guilty on 2 counts first-degree murder, and it took the jury deliberation less than 3 hours. And he was sentenced to death on May 1st, 2009. And him and Skylar are both on death row at San Quentin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I knew that they got sentenced to death because, right? That would be what I was going for, too.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
You always want to sentence them to death.
I do. I
know.
really do.
I don't blame you.
I really do. Like,
That's always your sentence.
it is. I definitely believe in the death penalty. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
For losers that take lives of innocent people.
I just also feel like, I don't know, this is very controversial, but like
I ate mayonnaise on my pizza, so
they're just like taking room up in prisons.
yeah.
Like for like, you know,
They're living
littler
off of
crimes.
Americans' tax dollars too.
100%.
And I'm not trying to say that like prison's like a joyride or anything like that. I'm sure there's a lot of horrible things about it, and I know there are, but like when you are actually guilty of heinous crimes, I don't feel like you deserve to live off of our tax dollars.
Absolutely not. And we're definitely shouldn't be paying for your sex change.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about your sex change.
Yeah, you don't
once
deserve
you are
to be
a criminal.
happy in your own self. Like, you can do whatever
Yeah.
you want. Cut off your own penis. Go ahead.
Yeah, do
Like,
your own
let 'em-
surgeries.
yeah, right. In
Fucking
the
loser.
cell. Like,
In the cell.
Yeah, I got
Well,
no
he did.
mercy.
And it
I have no
didn't work.
mercy for these people.
Yeah, I wouldn't
like
either.
that. Yeah.
They're horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job, friend.
Hey.
Tell us what
I
you thought of
butchered
Shay's
that.
first storytelling time.
Please tell Christy, like, don't ever let her do that again. She's way better at it. And that's okay. I can stay in my lane, but you know.
Oh, to be honest though, I asked Shay to do this one because I struggled so much with all the details because there were so many moving parts and
Yes.
people that like I couldn't keep it straight. I
Yeah.
really couldn't keep it straight, and Shay had her head on better about this one than I did. So I was like, "Okay, you do it," and she was like, "I don't want to," and then I was like, "Just try." So
Yeah.
here we are trying for you, for
Yes.
you. We do this for you.
Yes,
we
all for
bleed
you.
for you.
Literally.
Yeah.
I was sweating, but I got through it.
She's.
I'm really not. I'm actually pretty chill.
Yeah, you
Like,
seem chill. It's kind of cold in here, to be honest. I should turn the heater on.
I'm not too bad.
I'm a little
My
chilly.
hands are kind of cold.
Yeah, it's cold. My hands are cold.
I'm not even wearing
Oh, flexing on
Yeah.
'em.
a flexible. Okay.
Should I do it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're at our favorite part of the episode, which is called the Generation Game.
Woo!
Yay!
Yay.
Funny fun times.
Yes, this is so fun. Okay.
right, this is Shay's game today.
Yeah, I'm quizzing Christy today. There will be 3 words. You can tell me the meaning and use them in a sentence.
Oh, sheesh. Bonus points.
Yeah. And then 2 like images, I guess.
Okay.
1 show, 1 image. All right. The first word is ops.
Ops. I don't know how to use this one in a sentence, but ops is like I don't know. I feel like my generation would have called it like a narc. Like you like turn on somebody and you like spill their tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
I feel like the best way I could think about putting it in a sentence is like, oh, do you know Sarah? She's the ops. Or like she's ops. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yeah.
Do you say the ops or ops?
Some of y'all are really my ops. Like some of y'all haters are really my ops.
Haters.
Yeah. Just like, you guys are looking for things.
Yeah.
You know?
Like you're trying to like make them look bad.
Yeah,
Or
you
maybe you
got
did
that.
something bad and you
Got
turn it out.
that. I'm surprised.
I told you I might. I said, bitch, I might.
I'm surprised. You're okay. One of them you're definitely not gonna get, but
Rude.
this one maybe. This one, yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Bussin'.
Oh, bussin'. That's like if I was like eating like hot wings with like a delicious sauce, I would be like, these hot wings are bussin'.
Okay. Oh shoot! All these words. Dang.
I watch
Christy's
a little
kinda
TikTok
hip.
from time to time.
Yeah, Christy's kind of hip. Okay. You're getting. Oh no! You're getting all the points. All right. This one you're not gonna get.
Rude.
Gyat. Oh.
Do it again.
Gyat.
Gyat.
Gyat. Maybe 2 T's.
Gyat.
Gyat.
My first thought was thinking of like, I don't think this is it, but like when people are pretending they're shooting a gun, they're like, yeah. Yeah, but that's more like, bra, bra.
Yeah.
Gyat. Oh, I feel like I should know this one. Because I already knew how it's spelled when you said it, and I just can't. I'm trying to think of like when I've seen it used or heard it used. Gyat. Oh, I'm so mad because I know I should know this one. Oh, sorry, Lily. Lo siento. All right, I'll take the L.
Okay. Gyat is like short for like god damn.
Damn it.
But it means it's always usually in the context of talking about a girl's butt.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like god damn, like look at that girl's butt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of cute.
Yeah, well, it's also if a girl does have a big butt, you'll be like you've got that gyat.
I didn't know it was about big butts.
Yeah, big butts.
I do like big butts. I like butts in general. I think they're cute.
big butts.
I like butts.
And I cannot lie.
It's true. I won't lie about it.
Yeah, butts are cool.
Yeah.
Butts are cool.
Butts are cool. Oh, Lily. She's getting all sassy. She's like, you're ruining nap time.
She is. Oh.
No. You all can't see her, but she's being real cute over there.
Oh my god, I think she farted.
Oh, no.
It's okay.
Her farts stink, dude.
Oh yeah. Go spread that fart over
Oh,
there.
gosh.
Oh,
Wow.
big stretch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. This is one of the images.
Okay.
Okay. Can't look at the words. Just people.
Wait, can you turn it a little more?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
They look familiar?
Yeah. The young girl is like the main, like the her name's in the title.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, it's like a bird. Right? Oh.
You got it. You know
I've
it.
never watched it. I know what it is. It's
That.
it's That's So, and it's a bird. Raven.
Yes. Yes. That's so Raven.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen the show.
How did you know it then?
Because I've heard people talk about it all the time, and I always hear like, "That's so Raven, that's so Raven," and I'm like, "What is that?" But I've never
Wow.
watched it.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like a show that I watched when I was younger. The young
What's it
girl.
about? Just like the family, like a family show? Up, up.
It's a family show.
Sorry, I was talking to Lily when I said up, up randomly, y'all.
Yeah, they can't.
She needs permission to get on the couch every time. That's not my rule. That's her rule. Anyway, sorry.
Raven has like visions of the future.
Is it like a power?
It's like a power, yeah. But she's like, she's just a young teenage girl, so she's like.
Why
wow.
does anybody ever say, "That's so Raven"? Because that's how I hear it in my brain.
Like if you said something and then it actually happened. You know, like in
you're
advance.
it's
Like,
kind
wow,
of like,
that's so Raven.
yeah. No, it's just so funny because
Yeah.
I've never seen the show. I'm aware it's a show. I recognize the girl. If you'd showed me just the family and not her, like, I don't know why you would have done that, but if you had, I would have been like, that's 3 black people. Like, that's all I would have got out of it.
Well, yeah. That's so Raven. That was like literally one of my favorite shows.
It's
So
pretty
cute.
popular.
So
but I never
cute.
saw it.
Yeah, I was on Disney.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't have Disney either.
You watch Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
I watch Nickelodeon mainly because it was
Love
like
Nick.
SpongeBob,
Nick
Drake
at
and
Night
Josh.
was boring, but
Do you know Drake and Josh? Dang, dang, I shouldn't have said that.
well, you probably still can because I'm not gonna remember.
True.
I'm gonna think you're talking about rappers. Drake and Josh. That's literally all I'm thinking. When you said Drake first, I was like, that's all I'm thinking of. So I don't know it.
Okay, cool. Good to know. All right, last and final one. I scribbled out what you can't know.
It's a game? No, it's CDs. Mm-hmm. What? It says biggest hits sung by kids for kids. Oh man, I don't know what it is. You know what it's making me think of? Like those subscriptions, like that's what I call music now.
Oh yeah.
But that's like for kids. I don't know what it is. I already know I don't know.
Okay, it's Kids Bop.
Oh, I feel like I've kind of heard of that, but I never listened to it.
It's literally like all the normal songs that you hear on the radio sang by kids.
I just realized, sorry, this is an ADD moment. What I said was so dyslexic. It's now that's what I call music.
What did you say?
I said that's what I call music now. My bad. Sorry about the tangent again. But yeah, Kids Bop, I've heard of it, but I didn't realize it was, so do they take like current songs and turn them into kids songs?
Yeah, so like any song that, any Bruno Mars song, like sometimes he'll say a cuss word or something. They would turn that, it would be the same song, but without the cuss words, and kids are singing it.
I feel like they did Smash Mouth. Hey now, you're an all-star.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like, I don't know why I knew that, but I knew it.
In all the numbers, like 20, 24, 27, 38.
Yeah.
They've had those like 39,
That's
40,
what now
50s,
that's what I call music
60s.
was.
Yeah.
And it was like, but it was like hits or whatever. I don't know. Was that like an infomercial, like subscription purchase thing?
No, it was I mean, we just got them from Target.
Oh, I mean, you could get, now that's what I call music that way, but at least back in my day, there was infomercials and you could like call the number and make a subscription and you could get like the latest ones whenever they came out and stuff. Or you could buy them like, I think in like sets. I'm sure you
Yeah.
can do that there too.
Yeah,
But
I
it was
would
definitely
have-
like more an infomercial thing and originally.
I
than,
have
in
so
the
many
store.
still.
Why?
Well,
do you listen to them?
Oh, no.
Don't.
Never.
I'm like, do you have a CD player?
I thought I did in my car, but I don't. I have some good CDs from when I used to burn
Like what?
CDs.
Oh,
like
Keisha
Keisha
Cole
Cole and stuff like that.
Oh,
that I
Keisha
like.
Cole is good.
Yeah, like I have a whole CD of her.
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to have a bunch of like really good Lil Wayne albums and stuff, and like stuff that's like not even on like Spotify, like albums that he doesn't even have on Spotify and stuff.
I know. Sometimes I wish I could just throw in a CD, but
Just throw it back.
just throw it back real
Let's get
quick.
to the throwbacks.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so old.
Yeah, all 23. All 23 years. You looking a little wrinkly over there. Is that a gray hair?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, she don't have gray hairs.
No. My hair grows so fast. I don't think I'll ever struggle.
What does that have to do with gray hair?
It. I'm manifesting it.
What does that have to do with gray hair?
Gray hair could like fall out, and then no hair. Gray hair to no hair, right?
Have you ever seen an old person with gray
Yeah.
hair?
Yeah.
Do you
I
think-
don't know why. I feel like because men get like gray hair and then bald.
Okay, but that's not the course of gray hair. That's just somebody who has baldness in their genetics. Wow.
Wow. Well, I don't think I have
Wow. No, you don't have baldness.
baldness. Do you have gray hair?
Yeah. I have a lot. Can you see
Okay,
them?
yeah, I can see them. I
have
just
so
wasn't sure
many.
if those were like colored.
You thought I had individual hairs colored?
Well, it's like highlights.
Oh, okay. It is nice. I do have many hairs, and so it is hard for people to tell that I have gray. But if you catch me in certain lights
I
and
feel like it
angles,
looks good.
thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's like platinum.
My hopes and wishes and dreams, and based on what I already have, and my mom, I'll have like silver white hair.
which is like
which is
super
the
cool.
sickest gray.
Yeah.
Although I will say those people that have gray hair that's like naturally highlighted, where it's like dark pieces of gray and then like white in it and stuff, that's a sick look too.
It is sick.
But mine will be all white for sure. My mom is like that. Her hair looks sick. So that's what you have to look forward to if you have that kind of gray hair.
My hair's always going to be like this.
No, it's not. All right.
All right.
Another great episode.
So number 9 in the books.
Thanks for sticking around with all our tangents.
Yes.
We had a lot of tangents today.
Yes.
It was fun, though.
It was good.
We talked about a lot of things.
We did. We went
from
all the way.
Chipotle to rom-com to, like, something dark.
It was.
I don't even
By
remember
the
what
end
it was.
of it,
It wasn't chocolate, that's for sure.
No, it was
was
true
dark.
crime. And, yeah, we got into horror movies. And then
Oh,
true
yeah.
crime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ended on, yeah.
Anyway, let us know what you thought.
We would love to hear from you.
Daily.
Yes.
You could call us.
Be obsessed with us.
I mean, you already should be. I don't know why you would be on episode 9 if you weren't.
True.
If you weren't.
True.
Each episode's kind of like a filter. Losers out, cool, obsessed people in. Period. Period. One more time. Don't forget to like, because obviously you like this episode because you stayed till the end. So if you stay till the end and you don't like it, you're a loser. You should also comment, especially again, if you stayed till the end. You got all the info. There's lots to comment on because we're super interesting and we're very cool. So I know there's things you have to respond to. Also, you should be submitting nicknames for me that are cool and sexy and fun and spicy and awesome.
Yeah.
And you should share this with everyone you know, even the person that you see at the supermarket that you don't know. You should share it with them too, because you know them now because you've shared a moment in the supermarket with them or anywhere.
Just go around talking about it.
You
Talk
should
to everybody about it.
be akin to a Jehovah's Witness when it comes to sharing the good word of a very cool podcast.
Yes.
And I'm not making fun of Jehovah's Witness when I say that. Some of my family members are Jehovah's Witness, so love y'all. I'm just saying that they're very good at spreading good word. So you should be more like that because this is good word. A very cool podcast.
It
is
needs
good
to be
word.
spread.
And it needs to be shared with everyone so they can all have abundance of joy and happiness because of the entertainment and quality content that we provide.
Yes. Yes.
And
all of that.
you should you should also be making sure that that little bell is lit up or ring-a-linged or whatever you want to call it.
Smack that
Because that's the only way that you are going to become Pavlovian about every
we go.
episode that drops. I know I dropped it again for you. I did that for you.
I didn't
girl.
look it up last time, so.
Well, you should. You should.
Dang.
You should.
Dang.
Anyway, it's gonna dingle or ringle or skingle every week because guess what? Your shorties be dropping episodes every week.
We consistent.
When is it? Wednesday.
4 p.m.
PST. Like, you can't forget it. It's every Wednesday. Midweek. Hump day laughs. That's what we're about.
We're here. Where are you?
Where are you? We're doing our part. We're showing up. Are you showing up? I don't feel like you're showing up. You should show up.
Show up.
Show up from the flow up, or you'll get toe up.
Oh,
Hey, let's go.
Okay. Mac Pretty.
Mac. See, I am a rapper.
yeah. I see it. I hear it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's it.
We love it.
We love it. Woo.
Bye. Oh, I interrupted you.
No. I
Should we
really,
redo it?
I didn't have
I
anything
feel like
to
you were going to
say
say something. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, bye.
Peace.